everyone, so today I am doing a plan with me video. I've had a lot of people asking for one of these because I always talk about how I plan absolutely everything, my notebooks, my planners, all that good stuff. So I thought I would plan the month of March with you. Let me know if you want me to continue doing these videos. I absolutely love watching them on YouTube. People do different things, so I'm just gonna go with it and see if we like this setup. If not, give me some constructive criticism. So I use two things now, which is brilliant because I used to use a whole ton of notebooks. So I use a bullet journal. This is the bullet journal, like the actual bullet journal. So I'm gonna leave a link to that down below. I got mine off Amazon. It's just the dotted one. So I use this, and then for a monthly layout, I use my calendar. This is from Rifle Paper and it's absolutely incredible. Like, look how good and pretty it is and how big the spaces are. So I like to keep this in my office, hung up, so I can look at my overview of the month. I can quickly turn my head and be like, oh, this is coming up, things like that. So I'm gonna get started and fill in the calendar, so my monthly overview for March. So I do have some stickers, but I haven't gone out and purposely ordered any or bought any for planning purposes yet. But these are the ones I already have. These ones are from a Kiki K journal. This one is from Michael's in America, and that one's from Target. And I also use different coloured washi tapes as well to just mark out days I'm away or to colour code and things like that. So these two, I believe this one is by Sugar Paper, and this one I just got from Hobbycraft. So as you can see, the theme is very pink today. The month of March is pink. This pen is from Kiki K, by the way, and it's just a black ballpoint pen, which I absolutely adore. Once you find a pen that you love writing with, it's always the winner. So I'm just gonna mark off Mother's Day here in the UK, which is here, the Sunday the 26th. It's already marked down, but I just want to put a little love heart. Because we're having a bit of a Mother's Day weekend, I'm going to put one on the Saturday as well. On the Saturday, my family and I are going for afternoon tea. I'm now going to mark off when I need to bath Rupert. I do it every 2 weeks, so I'm going to do that on Tuesday the 7th and then Tuesday the 21st as well. And then about here, Rupert needs his monthly medication. So now I'm going to mark off some days that I'm away. From the 8th to the 13th, I am in Liverpool at Laura's, and we're also going to be doing crafts on the Friday. So I'll just mark off those. So Friday the 10th, I am going to be going to crafts with Rupert and Laura and her puggies, and we're going to be at the Discover Dogs section, obviously with the pugs. In the morning here though, I am teaching a PSE session at my old high school, all about self-esteem and confidence, and I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm doing it for quite a while, so I only know that the start date is here, so I don't know how many Wednesdays it's going to be, so I'm just going to put it here. I'm putting AM because obviously it's going to be in the morning, and then I will travel down to London to go to Liverpool. I mean, obviously I don't know everything that I'm doing this month yet, but I just want to plan it of what I know so far. On the 16th and 17th, I'm going to Manchester with Collection, so that's going to be really fun. I'm also going to just mark in a few little like get-togethers or coffee dates, that kind of thing. Obviously I don't drink coffee, so it won't be a coffee date, but you get the gist. So on the Thursday, I've planned to go to a nearby city with my mum. And then on the way home, I need to pop into school for a meeting and planning the lessons. And then in the evening, my friend Izzy is coming over for pizza night. Then this Saturday is a Saturday where my family of 4 can all do something together. So that will be really nice. I think we're just gonna go and have lunch and Rupert walks and try out a new dog-friendly cafe. Then here on the Saturday, my sister and I are going to have a little cinema and dinner date, which will be lovely. I don't know what we'll see yet. Maybe Hidden Figures or Beauty and the Beast, because that will be out, won't it? Cinema and dinner. And on Monday evenings, I have singing lessons, so I am going to pop little stars on every Monday evening to signify that. So this is what I know so far of my month. This is what March is looking for me right now. So obviously days I'm going to be working from home, but I'm not just going to write work, work, work. When it gets nearer the time, I will write in more detail things like film this, then edit this, and schedule this, blog post this, that kind of thing. So lots of the days will be filled up with that, but those are just the bits that I know so far for my monthly overview. And now for my bullet journal. I just want to say I'm completely new to this. I did play with the idea of a bullet journal last year, but this time I'm really into it. I started at the beginning of February, but I didn't do the monthly layout. So the first official month for my bullet journal is going to be March. So I have seen some people's videos where they actually show drawing out everything and writing out everything, and it's just sped up. So let me know if you actually want me to show you my setup for each month, like actually drawing things out. But I'm just going to show you my setup so far. I haven't yet filled out the index, or I'm not really sticking to the key that the bullet journal suggests, because I just like to do my own thing. I know what I'm doing in myself. But so far I've just written out my future log, which is a kind of outline of the months of the year, separated by this nice little drawing I have done. So with bullet journals, guys, you can be as creative, artistic, or as not as you wish. I think I'm a bit in between. I still like monochrome, but I like a bit of washi tape here and there, and a bit of doodles here and there. Some people go all out and it looks beautiful. Some people just write things down what they need. So that's the beauty of the bullet journal. You can literally do what you want and fill it out with things that you need to fill out. So this is my monthly overview, yearly overview, sorry, of the months. Haven't really written things down just yet, but here's some things that happened in February. So Cyprus, and I've got an event this weekend with the blogger program. We're having a big sleepover, and then, as I wrote in my monthly overview you just saw, crafts in Liverpool, Manchester, and schooling starts. And then I've got my sister's wedding in August, which I am head bridesmaid. So as you can see, I've just written out the monthly overview and some washi tape at the top. Then I have put some washi tape down the middle and drawn out some doodles of just stuff that to me I felt was a bit Marchy. And I've written March. I do kind of wish I left this just monochrome with pen, but I did colour it in, but never mind. So March begins, and then I've got a overview of what's gonna come up on my blog and YouTube channel. Obviously I don't really want to show you, but it doesn't really matter anyway. But I've laid this out by having blog on the left and YouTube on the right, and then I've written my blog posts are going to be every Tuesday and Thursday, so the T's represent that along with the corresponding date, and then I've written what the blog posts are going to be. And then as you can see, I've just drawn some like roses and twine along with my videos, which are every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So I've got my March content. And then we begin the weekly layouts, the weekly setup. This may change every month, but I just kind of did this for now. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I will see how I get on and if it's enough space to write down my to-do and tasks and all that kind of thing, but this is how it is set up. So obviously the Monday, I start my weeks with a Monday, some start it on a Sunday, but it obviously starts still in February the 27th, so I've just got that there. And I've got, if you stumble, make it part of the dance. I always like to have a quote on these double page spreads. And I've got a section for notes, which I don't think I'd use, but again, it's trial and error, you learn along the way. So that's the first weekly setup, and then it's all pretty similar as we go, except the this bit swaps around. Then the week 2, it says, I'm too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. I really, really like that quote. I found that on Pinterest and I thought that was a really nice one. Then on the week of the 13th to the 19th, I've got what you tell yourself every day will either lift you up or tear you down. And then oh, it's not the final week. We've got your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Then the final week, you are always one decision away from a totally different life. And then after this, so obviously I'm going to fill this in kind of nearer the time. I may start filling in the first week now, just so I know what I'm doing. I might do it like the weekend before and then write everything in. As you can see, sometimes I like to just draw and colour things. So I have already drawn out April. I just used 2 colouring pencils from Hobbycraft. So yeah, as I said, some people do these and speed them up in the actual video. So let me know if you want that. But again, it's all completely empty. So I may draw it all out on camera in my next Plan With Me video. And I'll also review my habit tracker. So obviously it's empty right now, but this is a habit tracker. I have just written out again in my black ballpoint pen, put a thin strip of washi tape at either side. You can obviously just use a ruler and a pen, but I wanted to use a bit of tape. And these obviously represent the dates in March. And then I've got habits or things I want to track. And if I have done it, then I can just colour in the square that corresponds with the habit. So I've got I'll just read them out to you. I've got up by 9. So for me, that is a realistic goal because of my ME and chronic fatigue. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to do any earlier than that, but this means out of bed, ready to go, basically. Made bed, which makes such a huge difference in my day. If I've been on a long walk, done laundry, hoovered, well, obviously like laundry and hoovering and wash bedding doesn't need to be every day. So I just want to track like if I've done it enough that month. 15-minute clean, which I do want to do every day, just like tidy up final bits around the house. No spend, if I have been creative that day, if I've seen or spoken to family, seen or spoken to friends, if I've had a stress-free day, if I felt well, if I felt in control, if it's been a good day, if I've had no naps, if I've had me time, if I've read some of my book, and if I've switched off by 9, which means switching off all electricals. So we'll reflect on that in my April plan with me. So there we have my current bullet journal setup and the setup for the month of March, my weekly spreads and such. Gonna probably fill this one in the next few days. And it's really good to have the calendar at my desk as well, because then I can see when I need to film, like when I have time to film, when I'm out of the house, when I'm doing other things. So I know, for example, that my videos go up Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Monday's video will be a video of the weekend that I'd have just had, which is starting tomorrow. And then Wednesday's video is obviously the first video of the month, which I will need to edit and schedule and film on the Tuesday and things like that. I'll probably get Friday's video filmed on the Tuesday as well, so just be writing things like that down and planning my post and all that good stuff. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a different one for me, and I've never done anything like this before, but I love planning and I love watching these videos. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments of what you liked, what you didn't, because obviously I want to tailor it to how you would like to watch these videos. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.